But, Alan, it is such a good point. I mean, this past week, I on Twitter was incensed at what I thought was a really inane and stupid sort of line of reasoning that I saw on my old network at MSNBC. And through Twitter and engaging the MSNBC anchor who had done this, I felt like it brought more attention to the ridiculousness of the point or the segment that he was doing than the actual article that was written initially about his segment.
Well, I think that's really a great point, David, because you could, and you have in many cases, written articles critiquing the coverage of stories by various network anchors. You've talked about it on the radio show, but those are sort of one-offs. They live in one place, and it's a destination kind of commentary. Whereas when you start to bring that discussion and that critique out into Twitter and engage directly with the person you're critiquing, it changes the whole meaning of it. In a way, I mean, in some ways you become part of the story because you're engaging back and forth with the person who did it, and your actual engagement can serve to lift that coverage out of its bad context into a more enlightened presentation. And it also simultaneously kind of shines a light on the fact that we need to hold our media accountable as well. One thing that you kind of related to that, I've been kind of helping a little bit with Mika Sifri, who on Twitter is MLSIF, and he's got this project called the Good Question Project. And some people may have seen me tweeting this past Sunday morning during Fox News Sunday, and I hope to do it during all of the different Sunday morning talk shows, to tweet as with hashtags Good Q, Bad Q, Good A, Bad A, as a way to call out the anchormen in there, like Chris Wallace and David Gregory, as they're interviewing their guests. When they ask good questions, call them out for it. When they ask bad questions, call them out for it. And when the respondent gives good or bad answers, call them out for it too. And if we can get thousands and thousands of Americans to tweet live during these shows and calling them out for good questions and bad questions and good answers and bad answers, we can start to really put some pressure on journalists to do better and guests to answer clearer.
It is such a great effort, because the fact of the matter is they do care particularly about their Twitter followers and what's being said about them online. And when they're being rewarded for asking, tough, factually based questions that will encourage them, as you said, to do more, and when they're being punished for asking inane questions or stupid questions that will remind them that there are people watching. And it may not be their network bosses who may be too busy doing their own thing, but that it's the viewers, it's the people who really care about this stuff who are going to force journalists to do a better job. And it's such a great effort and a great point. Unfortunately, I think at MSNBC, in response to what I was engaged in, the anchor in question was told to stop engaging people who might criticize him on Twitter, which I think is the wrong answer. I think that when you are willing to engage and have a discussion, then you move the discussion forward and you raise it up with everybody, right?
Well, just like having government engage the public makes people trust the government more because they're more accessible. When news media engages their audience, it also will serve to increase their credibility, their trustworthiness, their reputations. Given the fact that government and the news media rank in the mid to low 30s percentile when it comes to the people trusting them, I think there's a long way to go in improving that, and the squashing of interaction at MSNBC by their news people when it comes to Twitter is the wrong decision.
Alan Rosenblatt, Dr. Dudra-Paul. Alan, I knew there were so many reasons why I loved you, man. You're the best. Alan Rosenblatt, Dr. Dudra-Paul on Twitter. You can always catch him on our YouTube videos as well if you missed any part of the segment. YouTube, Take Action News TV. Alan, have a great Memorial weekend.
Yes, enjoy the rest of yours.
Alan Rosenblatt, Dr. Dudra-Paul. Take Action News continues with our Activist of the Week when the program continues after this.